And we are live. Greetings and salutations. Welcome, Waffle Board Breakers. How's everybody doing? Exciting, exciting, exciting. 22 boxes. We never get this low. We've gotten down to 22 numerous times, but we've never actually did 22 quite some time. I try not to get down to 21, so it's that's as low as I've gotten before. We have gotten there a couple times, but it's been a while. We are loading in 16 new boxes for Sunday. The spots are live on eBay. So I know some of them already had some bids. I was checking that yesterday, but I didn't even check today. So having that time. Everything else is ready to roll. I got the bin is full, ready to do the boxing up video either tomorrow or early Sunday. I'll probably try to get it to tomorrow. So I'll be able to stream that live and then post it for everybody to see at their leisure. Obviously, the spots are live on eBay. Everything ends, of course, on Sunday. So we're right back at it. Of course, we'll be up to 37 and 36 jerseys for Sunday. And just like that, we're back down into the low 30s. So the Jays are currently the best team. They are. They have 61 wins. I don't think anybody else has 61. I know Detroit doesn't because they lost. They said they are 61 wins right now. I think Milwaukee is 61 in the National League. The Jays are on fire and still going strong. Tough road stretch to have here. 3 more at Detroit, then 4 at Baltimore. And then we'll see how things shake out after that. But looking good, looking good. 90 wins is almost a foregone conclusion. And hopefully we can start pushing into the mid and upper 90s. We'll see how they can continue down the stretch as they get healthier. The Jays are looking good. Still a couple minor blemishes, but of course that's what happens. War of attrition, baseball. You know, you're going to take your nicks and bruises. Some of the lesser known names have stepped up. Some people have come out of the blue to be major contributors. So Jays are looking good. So if you're not rooting for the Jays out there, whatever team you're rooting for, the Jays are coming for you. Of course, we've lost our last 6 straight playoff games. 3 times they made the wild card round. They lost both games all 3 years. So it's been quite some time since the Jays had a playoff win. So it'd be nice to see them get their act together and make some noise in the playoffs. I'm not expecting them to win the World Series, but hey, it looks like it's anybody's series this year. There's no juggernaut team. Even the top teams are all in the 60 win range. Milwaukee, LA, of course, Detroit. The Cubs are up there. And then the teams just behind them, obviously the Yankees and the Phillies, and the Mets, and there's teams making noise. But obviously, the Jays are as good as any of them right now. So we'll see who can make the right tweaks at the trade deadline and who could make some noise in the playoffs. So obviously, the Blue Jays don't have any recent playoff pedigree, but definitely you got to start someplace. So we'll see. Like, it's entertaining. At least our summers without hockey are filled with some entertaining, soon-to-be playoff baseball. So we're going to have a nice stretch run here through August and September. So just looking at the most recent history, of course, we have 22 boxes tonight, and you guys scooped them up pretty fast. I think we only have 10 different people. So it's you guys, they didn't last real long. You guys did a great job closing us out. I think Dale is looking for a closer mojo. He grabbed the last bunch to close us out. I was looking at the last hits. We've had 6 different people hit the last 7 jerseys, and all 6 of them are here tonight. That'd be Carl Z, CK, Adam R, Big Al, Dale, and Mike H. Of course, Ty has taken a couple off, but he hit at the end of June, so he is in our last 18 boxes. He is hit, so that's 7 of you guys. The other 3 people are longtime WAFFLEBOARD breakers. James M, who's usually in first spot here and there. Anthony C's been consistent with a spot here and there, and Jason R has been Leaf strong. He has both Leafs tonight. So even though the 3 haven't hit the last 8, the only 3 haven't hit the last 18 boxes, and 60 if you hit in the last 7 boxes. So we'll see if somebody's going to get hot again, keep it hot, or somebody needs to, come from out of left field. We'll see. Big Al has 1 spot today. He's the leader in the clubhouse. So he's a 1-spotter tonight, as well as Anthony and Ty's got a couple. Jason R's got a couple. James got 1 spot. So Anthony, James, and Big Al, I think, are all solo spot owners tonight. Carl, CK, Adam, Dale, Mike Gage. Mike Gage is 1 spot, I think. See, I think he only has 1, or does he have 2? Mike Gage, I got Mike Gage down for 1 spot, so he's a 1-spotter as well. So we'll see. Like I said, it just takes 1 spot to win. 22 boxes, so 1 in 22 odds is as good as you're going to find pretty much anywhere. Like with a pure stated pick your player checklist, 22 is pretty insane. We'll see what comes out. Obviously, tonight we have 22 boxes are here. All 22 jerseys are represented. We'll see who hits tonight. So one of you guys is definitely going to get nice hit. So like I said, I'm not rooting for or against anybody. Like I said, there's 11 from this last reload of the 22 boxes. So there's 11 from the last reload, 4 from the reload before. So that's 15 of our 22. And then of course the oldest 7 boxes are on the left column. Like I said, we got 1 box from last year still. Keep talking that box up until it hits. Then we have 2 from February, 1 from March, 1 from April, and then the 2 from May. So, of course, both the last 2 reloads were actually done in June. So this one's going to be a July reload because obviously it'll be on a Sunday, and we'll be back up to 37 boxes, 36 to be odds. So, keep the bids nice on Sunday. I don't expect you guys to be gunning for stuff, but if there's any unsold, of course, I will list them after everything ends on Sunday. I know it can be tough to fill. Sometimes we get up to mid-30s, 37 boxes, 37 spots on eBay. So I'm expecting to be maybe 1 or 2 or 3, maybe unsolds that I will post on Facebook after the auction end. So just normal, like nothing changed along those lines. And then, of course, 35 boxes will be the Facebook post on Tuesday, and I'll get that spot price preview up, and that'll be the lowest spots that we've had in quite some time, obviously, a little over a month here. So you guys enjoy that. I know it's always nice when we get the spots back down. No spot will be over 10, and most of them will be in the 5 to 8 range, 9 maybe, and then a couple 10s usually. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we have a couple big names going into this reload, so obviously those spots are still going to be a little pricey. And of course, we have a couple of heavies still in there. But anything that comes out tonight, I'm happy to see it. Whether it's a monster spot, whether it's one that's been in there forever. Like I said, the old spots start to have a little attrition. There's less love in the claim post, less love on eBay. He said, I'm always happy when that stuff hits. And a lot of them, there's several of these spots. I do have a really nice variation as a backup. So it's always looking forward to the next reload as well. So, like I said, I've been grabbing stuff, not quite daily, but stuff that's been showing up for the next reload. Always got to be ready for you guys. I got some good stuff coming in. A couple things arrived today. One player we haven't seen in quite some time. One completely new style that we haven't had. So it's going to be good to come in for the reload. It's always nice to have. It's always, like I said, it's tough to grab the good, affordable, mid-level guys because they don't pop up as much. People always list the big monsters, which is, tough for me to skew the price point for you guys. But, I like to get stars. I like to get, mid-level players, a couple stars, and I always like to get new names. So it's going to be fun. Like I said, we'll be excited. I said, see if anybody else wants to show up to the break live. I'm not going to wait around too long, but I said I know everybody's a lot of people are busy. Obviously, Thomas M's not here today. He's out catching catfish or trying to. I saw on Facebook he caught 1 catfish and 1 soft shell turtle. I'm not sure if he kept either of them. I saw his post. Hopefully, he's got better luck with the catfish today, and I don't know how long he's going to be out there fishing, but I'm gonna tell him he can pack them in ice and he can overnight it to me if they're keepers. I'll definitely make some catfish nuggets or something. But so we'll see how it goes. Haven't had river caught catfishing quite some time, but he's not out there like, canoodle and catching them with his arms or anything. He's out there with a rod and reel, so he's not doing the catching them with his hands. So, but we'll see. Like I said, a couple of people have been in. Like I said, some of the recent people, obviously, no Ron tonight. I know he's been working stuff midweek, so it's tough for him to get in on Tuesday and Thursday stuff. Ryan S has hit in the last 18, and he's obviously one of our weekend guys. Derek F he's been involved in moving, so he's not been available as much. And Steve S, I know he's been on a little break right now. So, those guys have hit the last 18 boxes as well. So it's been an interesting mix. Like I said, it's not, not everybody every break. What's up, Adam R? You're on fire. And I can almost feel the heat as he steps into the chat room. Adam R is after being at the one hit on his totals, we're at box 483. Like Adam R is not with us every break, but we're at box 483, and he was at one on his ledger for a long time, and then he got in and he's gotten hot, and like I said, he even hit the freebie on Sunday. So when you're hot, you're hot. So we'll see what comes up with him. I know you got a couple spots tonight. Let me look at my list. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. So like I said, 4 spots of 22. A couple people have 4. Dale's got 4. Adam's got 4. Trying else has 4. CK's got 3. Carl's got 3, I think. So, like I said, it's tough with only 22 spots. And with 10 of you guys, I said, 3 of you, I think, or 4 of you have single spots. And then a bunch of people have, at the most, they got 4. So 3 or 4. So good luck. Yeah, like I said, it's always nice to grab one before the reload. Like I said, spot prices go down. So like it's good for everybody. Like I said, Tuesday and Thursday set spot prices. So it's not like I'm going to do better, whether it's 40 boxes or 20 boxes. And like I said, this prices I keep as close to the same as I can for you guys. But like I said, the odds are great. This is as good as you can get. I can't remember the last time I was in a break with only 22 boxes possible to hit. So it's especially with pick your player stuff. So it's fun. Like I said, every jersey that comes out, I'll be happy to see. I know some of you guys have gotten free spots for a long time. Of course, 11 of them have only been in here like the last 20 boxes. We're at the 20 box mark since we reloaded, and we've hit 9 of the reload boxes. So that's the odds are pretty good. They're pretty normal. There's no skewing. We've hit 9 of the reload boxes out of the first 19 that we hit. So it's everything else was before that, and that's exactly at the 50 point we are now. The 11 of the 22 boxes are from the last reload, and only 4 from the previous reload, which I believe was. No, that was actually 20. We did that one. So maybe this last one was only 16. I can't remember. No, this is 20. The one before was 16. So yeah, so it's usually one or the other. James M. Yeah, like I said, he's been on that spot not every time. So, but James M. He does like that spot when he grabs. There's a couple spots he's back and forth on, but I know that he likes that. Like I said, it's softened in the love for that Vassie, who I'm a diehard fan of, and that's got a Stanley Cup patch on it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful jersey. So when that comes out, I'm going to be quite happy for whoever has that spot. But I know over the last dozen, it's kind of traded back and forth a little bit. Nobody's been loyally grabbing it either in Facebook or on eBay. So it's, sometimes it's good to wait. That one's been there since last year. It's the only one that's been there. I think it might have been November reload. I don't think it was December, maybe even October. It's been there a long time. That box 60, I'm getting ready to pass it again, which is insane. Going through 200 boxes before you have to pass that again, and we're at, like I said, this run is going to be 33 through 49. So if we don't hit that box in the next 20 or the next 16, I think we're going to have to skip it again, which hopefully not. We'll see. Like I said, there's no way to improve the odds of Vassie being the one that hits tonight. Still 1 in 22. But you got to, somebody could compute the mathematical odds of the box not hitting. Like I said, the odds of any box hitting is 1 in 22. That's easy. But the odds of a number not hitting, like you said, there's no increase per break. but it's tough to go and not hit that number on a randomizer, 200 times is pretty mind-boggling. So, but it doesn't make it any likelier to hit on any given randomization. So, it's just like the probability odds. So we'll see what comes out tonight. I'm excited. So you guys are great. I appreciate the continued support. And I said it's I've been feeling better. Obviously, I can't wait for Sunday. I got lots of work still to do. Like I said, I'll do the boxing up video, post that for you guys. Thinking tomorrow. Thinking if I have some time, I'm gonna try to get it done tomorrow. Then I have a little time to actually box up and shuffle up and seal up and number up. And like I said, so I never know where anything is. Of course, right now I happen to know exactly what's in 3 of the boxes, and I have a 50-50 shot on 4 of the boxes. So I mean, it's rare we've gotten down this far with so many different like runs left alive. But like I said, we'll see what hits tonight. So good luck, everybody. We're driving towards box 500. Like I said, this is box 43. So I don't think we'll hit it in this reload, but we're getting close. I think we're probably gonna do 16. I think maybe is what I'm gonna look at. We'll see. Like I said, I don't have it planned out exactly until the next reload. I'm still collecting jerseys, so we shall see. So good luck, everybody. Let me get my stuff in gear so we can get ready. Where's my randomizer? Like I said, just to update you guys. I know some of you should be expecting some boxes. I haven't sent anything out yet. Big Al, Adam, I'm trying to find if I have a big enough box for you. I think I do. So, and then Carl, I believe you're the last one that's hit. So, you guys, and then whoever hits tonight. So everything between Big Al, Adam, Carl, whatever hits tonight, you guys should get your stuff shipped out either tomorrow or Saturday. So we'll see how it goes. So good luck, everybody. I can't wait to see what comes out. This is so much fun. So much fun. I don't even have skin in the game. I can't wait to see what comes out. This is unbelievable. So there we go. Let's get over. Okay, here we go. Of course, we do 5 or more on our dice roll. 5 or more always. Our boxes are here in order still. 60, our box from last year. 30, 38. 53 is a single run. 72 is a single run. 81, 86. 97 and 99, 2 and 6. 13 through 19 are the second to last reload. No, 13, no, that's not so true. 97 through 6. The second to last reload. 13 through 32 are the last reload. So good luck, everybody. I'm excited. Can't see what comes out. Let's do it. Okay. 5 or more on a dice roll. How many we got? 10 times. Double 5s. Good luck, everybody. Can't wait to see it. Good luck. Let me see what we got. 22. 2, 3, 4, 22 items, 5. It's exciting. Thank you very much again. I appreciate the continued WAFFLEBOARD breaks. Can't wait to see what comes out. 9. And the box we're going to open tonight's best possible odds. Last box before the reload is going to be box number 2. Box number 2. 10 times. Box number 2. Deuce. Box number 2. 10 times. Okay. There we go. Box number 2. Okay. Box number 2. Box number 2. Okay. Box number 2 it is. Of course, it's got the Cheat on it. Box number 2, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Ooh. Let me get my stream, make sure we're good. Box number 2. Good luck, everybody. 21 boxes left on the table. Let's see what I got here. Okay, good luck, good luck. 21 boxes on the table, 16 going in. Box number 2 is going to be one of my all-time favorites, Nicholas Lidstrom, one of the greatest defensemen in NHL history, Nicholas Lidstrom. Beautiful, beautiful blue ink sig. Nicholas Lidstrom, AJ COA. Nicholas Lidstrom. Fantastic. There it is. Talk about monsters. Vintage Fanatics, Nicholas Lidstrom. There, Vintage Fanatics. Of course, no nameplate. Stitched right onto the jersey like Detroit style. Lidstrom. The spoked winged wheel. There it is. Vintage Fanatics. Just red and white. No other colors necessary. Very, very nice. That was part of my PC at one point. So there it is. You guys know I swear by some of these right out of my PC. Nicholas Lidstrom. Congratulations. Let me see who that is. Nicholas Lidstrom goes to Tyrone T. Steps back into the box and knocks it out of the park. Congratulations, Tyrone. Nicholas Lidstrom. I tell you, it's one of my all-time favorite defensemen. Love Lid. So there you go. So I'm a big fan. I'm a big Lidstrom fan, big Scott Needs fan. You know, that's 2 of my favorites that I watched for many, many years. And 2 fantastic guys. Nicholas Lidstrom hits that one out of the park. Congratulations, Ty. Yeah, very, very, very nice hit. Nicholas Lidstrom was one of the nicest ones in there. One of the nicest spots. Obviously, one of the heavies. Congratulations. Not a pro jersey. Vintage Fanatics rep. Obviously, so it's got the feel. The old style jerseys. Very, very nice. Nicholas Lidstrom. Stitched on letters. Stitched on numbers. Nothing extraneous on the Detroit Red Wings jerseys, but nice blue ink sig on the lid. Congratulations. There we go. We're down to 21 boxes, guys. So we're going to be load 16 more up. We'll be back to 37 and 36 on Sunday. Spot prices should be down for you guys. And then, of course, we'll be right back to 35, I guess, for the next Tuesday. So congratulations again to Ty. Sorry for everybody that did not hit. The odds were ever in your favor, but the only one they paid off for was Tyrone T. Thank you much, Tyrone. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody. I look forward to seeing you guys when I'm doing the boxing up video probably tomorrow, and then we'll be back here on Sunday. So enjoy the rest of your week into your weekend, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Fantastic. Nice way to finish out the run. Nicholas Lidstrom comes to play. I love the lid. So, like I said, sorry to see you go, but I'm glad that you got hit because you guys deserve it. Just continue chasing guys like this. You deserve these hits. So, congratulations. Thank you much, guys. I will see you on Sunday. And then if anyone wants to tune in, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do boxing up streaming, but I'll be posting it when I'm done. So that'll be in the next day or 2 at the latest. So thank you much, guys. I appreciate the continued support. We will see you here on Sunday. Take care. Thank you very much.